Hello everyone, let's attempt this exercise, a 2D exercise. So I have my CAD 2022 open and I wish to begin with this particular line, a distance of 60. Then I'll have it offset downwards, distance of 8. Then I'll also obtain these two lines. Then next up, this particular square with fillets. So we have our line command. So I'll put my ortho mode on so that I can have my first line of 60. Press enter, then enter again. After that, I'll zoom in using my mouse wheel button so that I can have it centered on screen as such. Then afterwards, I'll come to the offset command. Then I'll offset this line a distance of 8 downwards as such. Then I can close it off at both ends, which afterwards I'm going to draw this particular square, not a square as such, but a rectangle having a length of 12 and a height of 15. So in fact, I'll just come and close off these two endpoints. So make sure your object snap is on so that you draw accurately. Then I'll come and launch the rectangle command. So I'm going to specify the first distance as 12, then tab, then the next distance as 15, then enter. Next I'm going to have a line at this point. Then I'm going to move the rectangle from the center point to the center point of the other line. After having this, I'm going to have another rectangle or a square, since with a side of 20, so 20 and 20. So I'll come to again a rectangle, have the first side as 20, press tab, the next side as 20, then enter. Then afterwards I'm going to move it from the center point to the center point of this other one. After having that, I'm going to fillet the edges of our square with a radius of 4. So I'll come to fillet command, which is found here. Then I'll enter polyline. Then I'll enter a radius of 4. Then I'll come and select my polyline. So let me do it again. So fillet, click radius of 4, enter. Then click on polyline. Then I can select my square as such. We have a circle in diameter 10 at the middle. So we come to circle, center diameter, pick the center point of our filleted square, then enter a radius, or a diameter of 10, and press enter. So after that, you can obtain this part. So this part has an overall length of 15, so I can start with that. So I'm going to start with 15, enter. Then I want to offset it a distance of 15 downwards, enter. So I have 15 and a 15 downwards. Then I'm going to have the ends. So from this end, or from this particular let me say from the middle, I'm going to offset 3.5 and 3.5 to get an overall distance of 7. Then after getting that line, I'm going to offset it a distance of 7 on my left and offset it a distance of 7 on my right. So I come to, so the middle point, which is that one, then offset it a distance of 3.5 both sides. Then afterwards offset the end points a distance of 7 as such. Then I'll simply elongate these lines from that point. And the same to the bottom points. So then I can do away with the middle line. So I have 7, 7, 7. Oh, sorry, I'll return the middle line by doing undo. I still need it because I'm supposed to offset the middle line at a distance of 7.5 to get this edge, 7.5 to get this edge as well. So I'll come to offset, enter distance of 7.5, enter the midline, again 7.5 for the midline, then I can delete the middle point. Afterwards, I have this distance of 8. So from the midpoints, I'm going to offset 4, 4 upwards and downwards. So I'm going to have a line at the midpoint. Then I'm going to offset it a distance of 4 upwards and downwards. Then I can delete the middle line. So what I need to do with this shape is just to do the trimming of the edges. So I come to trim. Then we carefully follow how the diagram is. You can see that it is shaped in such a manner. Then that way, then this way again. Afterwards, that. Then we can delete all the midpoints. So that is how it appears. The shape at the midpoint, at the key lock. Then what we'll do next is just to join it in the actual piece. So there's a distance that is currently missing from this end to this end, or alternatively from this point to this point. So you just have to assume it. And before you assume it, you need to do these tapers of 26 degrees. So for tapers, you will come to, under the fillet command, come to the chamfer. Then you select the angle method. So angle method, then you enter angle of 26 and angle of 26 as well. Then select, do it again. So I come to chamfer, then angle 26, 26. So we currently have the issue arising is that it needs this distance. Then the angle. So we can try for this, but this distance has not been indicated in the question. So let's try it again with this side. So the angle, the distance, let's pick 26 again and 26. Then select 2. So since you have that particular challenge, we have to set an arbitrary distance from this point and also an arbitrary distance from this point. So for this side we can take a distance of, let's say, 4 units and an angle of 26. This side 2 units and an angle of 26. So we come to chamfer, then angle, then pick 2 units, enter, and 26. So that I have this and that. Then I will just repeat the same for the 2. So since this has been reduced, we need to push this one a distance of 4 units. So I come to move, select this, sorry, I mean a distance of 2 units, select this, then I select from there, then enter a distance of 2, then enter. Then I'll elongate these to the end points, get this one to the end point as well. Finally have that particular line. For this side I take distance of 4 units, angle method. So first distance of 4 units and an angle of 26, and then select these 2 lines. So I will do that first, since it's selecting the whole polyline, and have a series of lines at this point. Then I can now repeat the angle method, angle 4, distance, and angle 26. So these are my first line. Then again, that's my second line, such. So there you have it. So next thing that we can see is I need to trim off this part. Just delete this line and trim off this particular edge. Then afterwards have these 2 lines at these points. Then I can join these by selecting all of them and keep typing join. Then I can move it from the midpoint to a near point. So I turn off my object snap and my auto mode. Then I'll shift right click to the nearest point. So I'll pick any arbitrary point. So let's say there, as it appears in the question, so that after all I can obtain the diagram as it appears. The only thing I'm noticing is there is some slight glitch at this point. So I can take the trim, select this part, and also select this part. Then I'll press shift to elongate the trimmed area, shift also such. So after doing this, what you need to do next is to do your dimensions. So for the dimensions, make sure you come to the test tab, then click on the linear dimension. So from the linear dimension, you can do your annotations by turning on the object snap. Then you can have the dimensions as such. So just do a few, then you can also try and complete the rest. So do the dimension for the radius, also do the dimension for the diameter. So when you're doing the dimensions, you can notice that there are some dimensions that you didn't get correctly. So in such scenarios, you just use the move command to get the accurate distances that you require. Try that again. So it's supposed to be linear dimension on the endpoint. So for this is giving me 57.2. So if I wish to correct this, I'll move this part up. So for instance, I'll select all of this, and then come to home, then I'll move them from that point, and distance equal to 0.8. So it's supposed to be 0.98. So I'll come to move, select this, then move it right towards distance 0.98. Sorry, just come again and move it a distance of 2. So what you have here, 60, then you can just elongate this, and you can also elongate that. So there you have it. That is how you draw that particular figure, and that is also how you dimension it, the way it appears in the question. If there is any glitch in your units dimensioning while drawing, you can simply add them. Though for this case, we notice that this dimension was supposed to be on this particular point. So with that, you could extend it to that side, then you again move this to the other particular side. Same to this particular part. If you, let's say, put your dimension, you notice that it is any different. That is how you correct it. But for our case, you can see that the dimension is correct. So I'll not do all the dimensions. So for the remaining ones, you can try them on your own. Then I'll see you in the next class. So that is the way you're supposed to come that drawing. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.